Welcome, everybody. Super Summer Star Wars is still here. We're still at it, and we're at nearing the end. And how fitting that we have new Star Wars content to close it out with. We will be watching the first two episodes of Ahsoka that have come out as of the recording today. Um, and yeah, it's what I heard. It'll definitely reward those Star Wars Rebels fans out there. But it's not going to alienate you if you haven't seen it. So, um, I'm looking forward to it. You guys looking forward to it?
Yeah.
I hope it'll be good. Can't say I'm like holding any expectations, honestly.
I'm excited to have my prophecies fulfilled where we discussed it before, where we think it's going is that they're going to wait to reveal the Thrawn towards like the very last kind of moment. You're just going to be like edging to get to that Thrawn moment because like we said, Ezra's got to pop up with Thrawn at some point because they're kind of lost in limbo together. So yeah, I'm just excited to see the process of how the team is going to come together and how they're going to learn about, finding this the world outside the worlds or whatever it's called, world between worlds or whatever.
I'm going to put my money on the end of the second episode that we're going to watch tonight. We're going to see just like the back of his head and shoulders, maybe. Like, we don't get the full reveal, but we do get a visual presence and tease of the full Thrawn that will later soak in.
Okay.
Soak in. He's going to soak in.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's kick it off. Let's get soaked.
Let's do it. Let's get soaked. Let's soak it all up.
I got my Mr. Bubble. I got my rubber ducky.
Good.
Have we seen, because this isn't like a typical crawl, but have we seen text in a movie like this that's like not the typical yellow? Have we seen like blue and like something else before? Didn't Solo have like a blue intro or something? Or Rogue One or something?
Oh, maybe.
Rogue One might have had like a little intro quick.
Oh.
Nice. Classic.
I was wondering, are we going to get like a pan down into something? But then.
Yep. Crawl into ship. Classic Star Wars. Pottery.
Pottery.
Oh, it's Jaws. Watch out.
Oh, no.
Space Jaws.
Space Jaws. The 3D Jaws. 3D Space Jaws.
3 tons on him.
It's the Star Trek scene right here.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good set too.
Right.
Dude,
these people are fucking dead.
Star Trek like show.
Oh yeah,
set in Star Wars like this.
They've got their brown pants on. It's okay.
Their brown pants.
No, you don't. That was the dumbest thing you could have done.
Oh my gosh. You deserve to
What
die.
you get, Mr. Fucking
I want to meet
Space Goatee.
Yeti.
Who's that guy back there?
I know. I love that guy.
Who is that? He got Bradshaw hair. You look like Bradshaw.
Yeah.
He's just like
Me?
We'll just say it's you. Ah, Jokris. He's named.
Yep. Now he's gonna die. Yep. Rip Jockers.
This is my Ray. Hashtag my Ray, not my Ray.
My Ray. Ahsoka these nuts.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Oh yeah, and my theory of that little circle is going to be meaningful.
Yeah.
Little circle.
Yeah, that might be the theme of this show. Is like nobody's a Jedi. Like, I'm not a Jedi.
Yeah.
Neither am I.
Like, you Jedi? Nah, dude. You Jedi? Nah, dude. Who's a Jedi?
I know you're
none of us are Jedi.
None of us. Maybe Ezra, but Eh.
Jedi? No, Jedu. Team leader or something.
She's doing puzzles. Just like Cal.
Dude, it's Legend of Zelda, dude. She's in a temple doing puzzles. Yep, that's a straight line.
That's gonna show her where Zelda is.
There's Zelda. Found Zelda. Haha, gotcha.
See?
She's been turned into an orb.
She's orbing. She's
She
pondering the
loves
orb.
Serves you right, Zelda.
Low scraping.
That was my nickname in high school.
Ooh, and rise. One,
Ooh, yang,
Oda.
yang.
3, cheese, burgers. Hi. Did he say hi?
Hi, I'm Garth.
Awesome. Let's go, bitches. Oh no.
Good thing I arrived when I
Oh, hi, David.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, David.
Where were you?
I was
I'm Teddy.
at a safe distance.
If you didn't keep at such a safe distance,
Let's go find
maybe
Gigolo
you would
Joe.
have lost communication.
I am just following standard Jedi mission protocol.
Jedi, is it?
No, what's up, dude?
Tell them I'll be right there.
There's 2 of them up there.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Hey, what's up, guy?
Shit.
Kurgan.
He's everything in Star Wars. My God.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's going to show up as somebody else, too, now.
Find me, SpongeBob.
Bring me that Krabby Patty secret for me.
Is this fucking Star Trek, the 2000s movie?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, now, y'all. It's sabotage.
She's quiet now, but she's going to scream. I guarantee she's going to scream loudly.
an ancient temple built by my aunt.
Bathomir?
Yeah.
We're going to soak in Bathomir?
You know about
Yeah.
soak?
Soak in the Bathomir?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Know how to find
What's his name?
I don't know. What is his name? I didn't know Darth Maul's brother's name.
Yeah, it's
Barth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Garth. Johnny.
Johnny Maul. Darth Johnny.
Codex of some sort. Perhaps this will help.
I like her to-go coffee. It really humanizes her.
Man who Yang took of the temple where he keeps it.
Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Yeah, she had to stop at like her local stand on the way here.
Bitch, what you trying to say to me?
That side eye? What the hell?
Maybe.
What's she talking about, Hooting?
Thank you, VA.
Ahsoka's always been good with the looks, though.
Yeah. The stink side eye, or just I guess direct stink eye too.
Mm-hmm.
She left her cup, though.
She take her fucking table?
Yeah.
She took everything!
She took the furniture. No, like at least she had the decency to collapse the table before she left.
It's like, you dumb bitch. Driving on my
You
street
dumb
again.
bitch.
Oh,
What's a shiny little?
I initially read probe droid as pube droid. I was like, what?
Snip, snip. Time for a trim.
That cat's playing with it.
Yep. Swear to God, if they kill this loth cat, I'm gonna be pissed.
Push it off the table.
Oh, fucking Game Boy.
I was thinking the same thing.
Anakin never got to finish my training.
Oh, name drops.
For the end of the
Mhm.
Clone Wars, I walked away from
You better pick it up.
Better pick up that name. That name's heavy, so good luck trying to pick that up.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a cat. You be out here, catch me sleeping.
Gang, 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 gang.
Gang, gang, gang. Cat, cat, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow. Gang, 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 meow.
Meow gang.
Pause up. Meow, gang. Out here.
We out here.
Because they always say the force will be with you hallways. They're excluding every other area of the house.
Yeah.
I just don't know what makes it like, you know.
And even the room you don't die in, you know?
Interesting.
Push that button. Push that button. It's a button. Push it. Push it. Idiot. Push it. Damn it. Fuck your shit.
Fuck your shit. Ooh.
God damn it. This is pissing me off now, because Qui-Gon could have lived from these hits that people have been taking.
No, he just gets to watch
Oops.
this happen, being a force ghost.
Aw.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
Qui-Gon's a bitch. That's why.
But like ever since then, like people have been
Right,
getting
By Dave
stabbed by lightsabers, and they're like, I'm good. Next episode I'll be
Well,
alright.
fucking Darth Maul got cut in half. He survived.
Yeah, but that was like retroactively. You know, like they're like, we should bring him back because that'd be cool. I'm having deja vu, guys. It's like this just happened.
I know. I don't know why you didn't skip the recap.
The force works in mysterious ways.
Yep. Get back
Yeah,
to the old
seriously,
speed.
she wasn't in a vacuum tank. She was just laying on a table. And she seemed
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
fine.
She's chilling.
She wasn't even
Qui-Gon
grimacing
a
or
bitch,
holding
dude,
her
that's what I
side, really.
Oh,
Sky.
space whale. Did you see that?
Was there?
There's something up
There's
there.
a Fergil?
Maybe it was a ship, but he was looking up. And I saw,
Yeah,
I saw a little
I
whale.
was just looking at the sky. Oil and trouble, dudes. Witches.
This is Harry Potter. He's going to show up. He's like, haha, double, toilet trouble. Got it.
They're just gonna disrespect me like that?
Is that puppeted?
Could give me no pet?
Is it part puppeted, do you think?
Some of these
Oh, yeah.
look like puppet. Some of these look like puppet.
It seems like a lot of the up close stuff's puppet, and if it's moving around, then it's CG. Plug the USBs in.
Yeah, the HDMIs and the SDI cords.
So what happens if you get the power levels wrong? The head will explode? Explode. Recover. I'm fine.
Yeah, she's good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, seriously, she's fine.
She's totally cool to go.
You can take her at her word for that. Witchy woman.
Oh, she's going to do some witch stuff.
Yeah, oil and trouble, dude.
Abracadabra. Oh, they measure things in inches there, huh?
Bro. Orb.
Do they?
That totally looked like a measurement chart. Look at that.
Right there.
Those inch
Yeah.
indicators.
Oh, yeah, centimeters and shit. Or whatever the fuck.
It's cena, yeah, cena, inches.
Inches and whatever the fuck the increments in between inches are.
Could make this a more formal inspection.
That won't be necessary, General. Please, this way.
It looks like Tony Shalhoub and like Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, dude?
There's
Chopper! My boy. He got that dog in him, dude. Oh, all better.
Oh, better.
That's it.
That's it.
Just a little belly button.
Just a little pepperoni. on your tummy.
Just a little salami.
Who are these
Oh,
jabronis?
so it's the not Inquisitor.
Bronskis.
Brr.
Here we go. Some Hera chopper action. Let's get it.
He said, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
You go through my stuff.
Yes,
you did.
Yeah, yes, you did.
What? Oh,
Found it.
found it.
Chop is kicking ass.
Oh yeah, it's
More
my boy,
Chop.
dude. Gotcha, bitch. Got it.
Got it.
Good work, Chop. How can they still be
Jeb's a mess. The fresh maker.
People sit there.
Beepus.
Nothing gets to you, saying fresh, staying cool. With Cetos
Yeah.
freshness all night.
Cetos
sitter. Cetos sitter.
freshness.
Cetos, the fresh maker.
Cetos freshness.
The chair maker.
Button clicks.
To dinner. Wrong way, idiot. Oh, wait. No, that was right.
It's going reverse.
I have a hint that this guy is like conflicted with his path. He doesn't seem malicious. He doesn't seem like he just like wants power. Like he's just like, I don't know.
I think you're right, Bradshaw. Like, it's nobody's going to be really a Jedi, so he's not really a Sith. He's not out to like get people and rule the world and fucking kill and all this and power. He's just got his own thing going on.
Right.
Yeah, he's definitely conflicted. He's just kind of using people for his own benefit. I think. I think the end result is somehow him learning something from Thrawn, but he had no interaction in the past that we know of with Thrawn. So he's like, something about Thrawn is like wanting him to learn
There's
something.
some reason he needs to find him that we don't know.
And it's separate from what other people want from Thrawn, like,
Yeah.
because he's saying, he might bring war, and maybe he's not all about that. Maybe he just wants the power that Thrawn has of some kind, So
Yeah.
we didn't get Thrawn yet, but
No.
No.
Which it's not surprising.
No. It's not surprising at all.
I'm very certain it's going to be, we're following these two sides of the story with this guy and his Padawan,
Yep.
and then interacting with Ahsoka and crew.
Ahsoka and yeah.
And then towards the end of the season, it's going to be the tease. It's like, oh, Thrawn and Ezra, and you're going to see like live action, not hologram Ezra boy, just like staring through like a void or like some kind of portal, being like, find me, Sabine, or something crazy.
It'll just be him and Thrawn standing together alone on the bridge of a ship, just like both
Snuggling.
standing like, no, they're not snuggling. They're just like standing kind of shoulder to shoulder, like, well, we're adrift in space together. Not much we can do. Like, no point in actively hating
Snuggle.
on each other. I guess we'll just wait.
Snuggle.
I want to go back to that scene. Was it here when he was looking up, I think?
Yeah.
And he looked at,
Okay.
right before this. So just look up at the sky.
I hear the
Yeah, here's sounds of.
See that? Did you
Yeah.
see that?
No.
The Purgle thing?
Sun?
oh
Okay. I'll try to...
It's in like the middle of the frame.
Can you see my cursor at all? No.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
Okay. All right. There, right there, right there.
Oh yeah, there he is. It's a little space whale boy.
I just want to pause it. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll show it to you.
I was following his vision
Right
more to the left.
there.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
was looking above where the little cutout is on the
Mhm.
rock there. I was looking up there first, and I was like, I don't see shit over there. But yeah, there he is. Still space whale boy.
Very easy to miss, I guess. So,
Yeah,
and they're a big thing
yeah,
in Rebels. So like
yeah,
it was introduced, I think, in Rebels too, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah.
The concept of these space whales, and they're like they can travel in
Yeah.
hyperspace.
Yeah. And then our little boy Grogus last season in Mando.
That's
Mhm.
right. hmm And maybe
Maybe.
this is an omen for him.
Yeah.
Seems like it, yeah. So, two things about this.
Yeah.
First thing I noticed was really, really good sound design.
Yeah.
Like the lightsaber hits classic sounds, but they felt
Mm-hmm.
impactful. The ship at the very beginning when it came into the frame, like just good, impactful sound. Like you heard the engines, you felt the big presence of this thing. It was just really good.
Yeah.
I think for a 2 episode premiere, and that's probably why they release it like this. The
Yeah.
pacing was like spot on.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
didn't drag like once.
Unlike Andor or Obi-Wan, like the pacing
Yeah.
on those kind of was
Yeah.
off. Like there's so much downtime in Andor and in Obi-Wan. Where you're like,
Well,
come
yeah.
on,
With
just
Andor, they had to do 3 episodes because otherwise it would have just been like, huh?
I know it's
You
like,
know?
oh, that's kind of awkward.
But if the rest of the show can keep up the same kind of pacing, and
Yeah.
like each individual episode can stand alone on its own as not being dull or boring and like still tells a good story, that's going to be, I think, maybe something they haven't achieved with every one of their previous like recent
Right.
releases.
These are just fucking. They're Filoni as shit, which I loved.
It is.
Um.
It's very Filoni that like it adds so much of the lore and like
Yep.
the ancient kind of I like Jedi temple
Yep.
stuff that is kind of cool and like kind of ethereal and very old tech things.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because didn't he do one in was it the Bad Batch? Remember when the Bad Batch goes to the planet where they find a old ancient tech like a world destroying device, and it was like a
Oh yeah.
walking giraffe thing that like just
Yeah.
decimated this planet.
The Mac. Yeah, that big Mac.
Stuff
Thing
like
was tight shit.
stuff like that where he just throws in like this little
Yeah.
history of this universe, kind of like
Building some ancient lore.
yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of tickles my fancy with the
He
Star
Oh yeah.
Wars.
he seems to do a lot with a little, because
Yep.
like you said, like just going
That was
to
my
these
nickname in high school.
different ancient like force attuned places, we don't ever get like, oh, this is the name and this is the people who built it. We get a little bit of that, but like
Yeah.
even the presence of Mr. Krabs on the planet
Yep.
Lothal, and like
Yep.
who that character was, the speech, the ceremony that he was giving, it like it for people who have seen Rebels and are familiar with like Lothal, it does a lot to communicate like how far we've come. And he just like Filoni seems to like it. Even Sabine like praying over her helmet and cutting her hair and stuff. That was like
Yep.
super Filoni esque.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a lot of Lonies up in here. He wrote every single episode of this season, so
Okay.
This definitely
'cause this
feels
is
like
his,
they're
this is
gonna
his
get
baby,
like,
dude.
take
Ahsoka's his
their
baby.
names and get ready for his apparent movie that he's going to do to like tie in and
Yeah.
wrap up a lot of this stuff.
Right. And this is just like, obviously, this is pure Filoni stuff. So he's like, this is my baby. It's gonna be Ahsoka's my little baby girl. I'll fucking write all this.
Good sets, like, or at
Mhm.
least what they did with like the places
Scenery.
that they were. Yeah, I don't know how much of that was like practical, but A lot of
Yeah.
it felt really good. That interior of the ship in the beginning was really good. This looks good. Like some of the times when they use that technology where they've got that big wraparound screen and all that, it can
Yeah.
feel a little
The
bit
volume.
detached. But
Yeah.
this looked good, and it all
See these things?
felt
Those look like
real.
super soaker canisters.
Ahsoka
It
canisters.
reminds me of like Anakin's bedroom when he had those highlight game things that they just spray painted
Oh, yeah.
silver.
Well, Tyler,
Yeah.
what show are we watching?
I know exactly.
Ahsoka. They're getting ready to super soak right there.
Soak you, dude. Ahsoka's gonna soak you.
Yeah, when they were talking about like this old ancient culture that built this thing, it was like the Jedi didn't make this. Like, oh, I'll tell you.
Dude, even just the little, it's a like a no shit, but also kind of like, oh, that's kind of fun. Is that the fucking Balin's Padawan having a fucking Padawan braid? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just a little thing, but it's nice. You know?
So far, what what feels like a difference here in these characters between like other Sith characters, like what was her name, Reva on the
Yeah.
Obi-Wan?
Yep.
She was kind of presented with like her mission statement first rather than anything about her as a character or a person.
Right.
And these guys, their mission statement seems like the least interesting thing about them or the least like talked about thing. So
Yeah.
they're presenting them more as characters rather than just like a driving force for the narrative, really.
Yeah.
They're shrouded.
Yeah.
They're shrouded in mystery, as far as I'm concerned right now. Like
Yeah.
I don't know their motives. I just know they're working with people that align similarly with what they want to accomplish.
Yeah,
Up until a point.
Old man wants power for what we don't know why, and then Padawan just scared or sad looking all the time.
That's very
yeah,
true.
I mean, like we don't know anything about what they ultimately want, but we see who they're aligning themselves with, and so we can like at least assume a few things.
They're at least the people they're aligning themselves with are at least a means to an end for what they want, right?
So he kind of feels like maybe like if he was a Padawan that was at the temple at some point, like going through training, maybe he did because they said that he like disappeared during the Clone Wars or whatever.
Yeah, he'd be a full tilt Jedi at that point.
So maybe as when Clone Wars are happening and then Order of 66 rolls around, he just kind of fucks off and becomes like a super gray Jedi with no direction.
Yeah,
and
dark gray. Dark gray Jedi.
Getting darker and darker until like by this point in his life, he's like maybe
Charcoal gray.
is like feeling like there's no point in going back, or he's like done questioning like should I not? I don't know.
That's what I'm wanting from his character. I don't want him to be one note bad guy. Like I'm just here to fuck with the protags. I'm the antag.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd rather him just be more dimensional than that, where it's like he is his own. He has his own agency. He has his own like history and like goals. And
but maybe
if it comes to him like people impeding on his goals, he's gonna fuck up with them. Like he's gonna, I'm gonna fight you, Ahsoka, because you're stopping me from wanting to attain what I want.
Ahsoka is like he talked about her determination being like super strong, that he could sense that no matter what.
Yeah.
Yep.
What if he is also equally as determined? So they're like two sides of the coin here, because we talked about the connection between.
Well, it makes sense. You got him and his Jedi heading out, and then you have her and her Jedi heading out.
Mm-hmm. But maybe the reason that he is so determined is he was a Padawan. He was a Jedi. He went through a lot of the same stuff that she did. He left the Jedi Order under different circumstances than she did, but they're still lining up in those ways. And maybe he's determined to get to Thrawn so he can get in front of him and ask him himself, like, what the fuck was up with Order 66? Why'd you kill a bunch of my like people that I knew and friends? Like, he's traumatized by it and just wants to get up in front of the person who has the most direct answers.
That's a good theory. I like that, because he claims we're not Jedi, like not anymore. Yeah. First episode.
But maybe that's why he's conflicted. He's like, man, I really don't feel good about like having to hurt these many people and do these kind of things to get the answers I want, but I will do anything I have to get the answers I want.
Right. And that's why he's not considering them Jedi because of how they're doing things, right?
And
And
maybe
like,
that's why he's aligning himself with the Empire, because keep your enemies close. You get it far on the inside, and then straight
well,
shot to Thrawn if they do find him.
he is like, you could tell he's not just a pure evil or like an evil, necessarily evil dude, because like he says when they bring up they have to take out Ahsoka, he's like, well, it'd be a shame to have to kill her because there's not much of us left.
Mm-hmm.
Because his motivation's not to like wipe out Jedi and shit. His motivation is just what we don't know yet, but to attain power for some reason.
Right.
You know?
Maybe to attain power so that no Force sensitives have to get killed again, and he'll go to any
Yeah, I
means
was
he
gonna
has
say
to
maybe
get it.
bring back Jedi or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like these theories.
He attains more power than what the Empire currently has, so that he can take them down and just be like, okay, no more bullies. Everybody fucking behave.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of maybe a cool route or a road that this could take, where it's like even Ahsoka is called Jedi. It's like, oh, that's because you're a Jedi, and she gives people the little snarky, like, I guess, kinda. But maybe if they introduce the idea that maybe Jedi isn't something people should strive to become, like, yeah, it's the
Right.
tenets of being a Jedi are like, yeah, protect those like that
And
are
I think
weaker and things like that, but like what the Jedi taught as far as like indoctrinating the kids and like
yeah.
forcing them into like learning this old religion was the
And
bad
don't feel
stuff.
Yeah.
emotions.
And I think part of this is too is showing that the Force isn't just the extremes, right? It's not
Mhm.
just the light and the dark, the Jedi Order, or the Sith. There can be people who are light, like Ahsoka, but aren't full tilt, and you can have people that are dark, like Balin and his fucking Padawan, but aren't Sith, right? You can have a scale of
Well,
light
it's
and dark without
no,
having
I
to be the
think
extreme.
I totally
I
think
really like
that's
that.
a spectrum. Like, is honestly
Yeah.
because even the witches of Dathomir, they're invoking some
Yep.
kind of
Mhm.
realm of the Force to do their magic, and even
Yeah, they're dark side.
those vision
Using the
quests
dark
that
side.
Boba went on with the Tusken Raiders, that definitely
Mhm.
Yeah.
was a subset, or it's kind of like a derivative of the Force, or a way to perceive the Force. You know, because he
Right.
like he learned something about himself. It was like he took a drug. He kind of like got to commune with these ancient spirits and these like almost like the living force that he was talking with. So everybody has
Yeah.
their way of communing or calling something the force, like their own. So it can be that where
Yep.
it's all encompassing. Each character
And
is relating to force in their own way.
Filoni did a lot of work on the nature of and the um you know the various ways of like the Force, like a lot of his stuff with the father and the brother and the sister or whatever, and then like the Bendu from um Rebels, and like he's explored the nature of the Force and its various um ways of manifesting quite a bit through his work, so this falls right in line with that too.
Um, I really like the idea of if they like. I really like the idea of them going into and exploring, like you said, like the two sides of what it means to not necessarily be a Jedi, but somebody who has the Force and wields it like that.
Mhm.
You've got Balin, you've got Ahsoka, and maybe end of the show, Balin's apprentice gets killed in battle, and that like leads him to be like, okay, I've seen enough death, and this one is enough for me to say no more, and I'm just not
Right.
gonna do evil shit anymore, and that's his redemption. So
Right.
like basically, he and Ahsoka like leave the show going their own ways, but we've both learned our lesson here,
Right.
and maybe setting up the idea thematically, because I know that Filoni's not. I don't think that he's like supposed to be working on this new like Ray movie,
No. No.
but if she's is starting up some kind of new Jedi Order, maybe this does something in that exploration of these two characters we have here to set up
Right.
thematically like hey, here's ideas of what it can mean to be a Jedi without being the Jedis that we've always known. So that in the
Right.
Rey movie, she can be like, hey, new order, new stuff.
Hey, fucking his Padawan could even be his daughter, I guess.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah.
You know, and maybe they do. I mean, it would be pottery, but they could. It could be the old classic try to get power to bring dead wife back situation.
Oh, maybe his daughter, like, like kills her dad in a redemptive way, like Luke and Vader.
Oh yeah, possible.
But
More pottery.
if
Who's
she
losing a
died
hand?
in his arms and then she's his daughter, that's gonna be
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
Who's losing a hand?
Sabine,
Chopper.
she can survive it.
Yeah. Like I said, dude, Qui-Gon's a bitch, bro.
I think he was just giving
But
up. He was just like, fuck this.
yeah,
I don't want to
he's
be.
cool with it.
I don't want to be around anymore.
He definitely had a look on his face of like, that's enough for me.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
out. I'm gonna head
But
out.
yeah, this is like
Obi-Wan out.
this show, just like a lot of like the animated stuff Filoni did, is like this is my Star Wars sweet spot where it's like you get some action, some intrigue, some a little mystery, you get some cool Jedi shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know, some adventure. It's kind of the sweet spot of Star Wars for me.
I would have to say that I agree. Like this
Get that
right here,
lore.
like a good spaceship dogfight battle,
Yeah.
lightsabers, mystery, political intrigue that's not like
Yeah.
boring. Yeah, good stuff.
So he's good at kind of capturing the the kind of state of everything like in that moment without everything that's important anyway. Without it feeling like too packed or on the opposite end just kind of ignoring what your kind of whole setting is and it's not like exposition dumpy either. It's just kind of naturally spread throughout of kind of where we're at, where the characters are at, all that stuff. Be good at that.
I agree. Yeah, he's good at drip feeding it to you and trusting his audience to know that this is going to be important. Make sure you understand that right now. Like,
yeah. So we kind of understand where the Republic's at. We kind of understand, where our characters are at after things, or at least kind of getting us, in that moment where they're at and kind of setting up some more exploration of that.
and we didn't need a
kind
lot
of getting
because
ideas.
that cliffhanger in Rebels was great. Like Thrawn and Ezra trapped in limbo. It's like, okay, yeah, where does that leave these characters? And this is a great spot to like pick up again.
Oh, dude, and even like with the Sabine and Ahsoka stuff, where it's just like now we know there was some sort of master apprentice relationship. The training went bad. They separated. We know that he didn't have to like info dump us on all the details or anything. He just left us little morsels that you can explore later too in it, and just kind of it's just enough so we know, so we can again see where they're at, where their heads are at in this relationship as we go into it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking
He's
forward
smart,
to
dude.
When are the other ones coming out? Are they going to be coming out at the same time on Tuesdays or what? Or is it going to switch
Good
now?
question. I assume it's gonna be
Wednesdays?
like every other Star Wars thing has been, where it comes out, late at night on a Tuesday.
Right.
I assume, but I'm not for certain. So are we skipping next week, or is that a new episode next week? Since we did 2 this week,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That I don't know.
I'm on it.
I'm not. I don't have
Well,
Disney's release schedule here in front of me.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, Wikipedia.
I call up John Disney. I'm like, hey, John.
Jonathan Disney.
Hey, Bob.
Nope. So next episode is next week. So
Excellent. Well, yeah, I'm excited for this. I mean, I didn't look at any reviews or what people are saying about it, and if if people are like, "What? Who is this for?" You can basically say what you said at the beginning, Eric, was like, "This scratches that Rebels itch," and like whoever likes Rebels will definitely understand this. And
But you don't need to.
you don't
That's at
really,
the
but
same time.
I can see a lot of critics being like, this ain't my gig. No,
Yeah.
I'm not cool with this. This is kind of whatever." Because
All
maybe
the nerd sites so
they don't
far have
like
been like,
the performances or whatever else. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
well, they don't know the characters, maybe because they didn't watch the pre-required viewing of Rebels or anything like that. So they're like, I don't give a shit who these people are. Who's this tiny little hologram guy?
Oh
Right.
wait, who's this little boy that's a hologram? Did you watch Rebels, Monk?
couple things. Clancy Brown also voiced that character in Rebels, so that was
Nice.
him bringing that role to life as well. And I forgot about this, but Dave Filoni is the voice of Chopper. So
That was the most clear. I guess just because it is Chopper, he like communicates differently than like every
Yeah.
other droid I've ever heard.
yeah,
That was like so
he's got
clear.
more human personality. He's a
We were,
sassy little
like,
boy. Dude.
All three of us were like, I think, correctly picking out different little like translations for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
Did you go through my stuff? No. Yes, you did.
I think he said, "Do you touch my shit?"
Yeah.
I
Don't go
think
through
Chopper
anything. Yes, you
used
did.
a lot of expletives.
You touch my
Yeah,
shit.
I'm looking for it. Makes me. It's like I said, it touches my Star Wars feel good center. So I'm happy and looking forward to the rest.
Chattering positively. I love Chopper's little flexing on them haters.
Yeah. Yeah, the flexion on these hoes. That's my
Yeah.
boy.
Strong boy right here. All right, we're gonna sign off. Thanks for joining us on Super Summer Star Wars. We'll be back next year. This year was kind of just a couple games, couple little Photoshop fun times, and Ahsoka. So
Yep.
that's all
We'll
it has to
chime
be,
back
really.
in at the end of Ahsoka too. So
Yeah.
once it's done, we'll be back and talk about the rest.
Talk
So,
about the whole kit and caboodle.
the whole. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.